What's happening, everybody? It is time for another Thrifty Business Thrift Haul. This is number 44. Oh my gosh, 44. I'm so far behind. I'm your one host, Vegas J. As you can see, we're missing Philly Nay. She's getting her blankets hung up, muffle the kids a little bit. So we'll get the show going. We'll see what's going on in the chat. I want to say hello. How is everybody? Raise your mug, raise your glass, raise your tiki mug. And what are you drinking tonight? I am drinking Pugalicious. And let me tell you, it is Pugalicious. So for those of you who have had it, you know how delicious it is. If you're ever passing through and I've got a second to make some, come on over. So what's happening, everybody? I see a lot of good friends in the chat. Hello, everybody. Cheers. Cheers. No one else drinking rum tonight? No one? No one's joining me on my rum journey? What the hey? What the hey? All right, so we're going to have an extra special guest tonight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Tocha. Yay, let's hear it for a Tocha. No, it is time for the first, is this the first ever? Staci Hall.
Well, James, they're very
all right, so now it's time for the first ever Staci Smith Hall. Woo, let's welcome Staci Smith. Yay! Yep, squeeze on in there. Squeeze on in there.
Push it over there, sister.
And hey, Bobby, we got to get you some better rum than Trader Vic Silver. No, we got to get you some better rum, Bobby. So let me know, and I'll give you a little shopping list. Hello, Nadine.
Everybody. Hi.
What's happening?
Oh, that was fast.
Hi, everybody.
That wasn't 10 minutes, you liar. That was like 4 minutes. Woo!
I rushed.
I keep freezing for some weird reason.
Hi, everybody. Everyone's saying hi to me.
Hi, Staci.
Hi.
All right, so we're going to start with Staci's haul first, and then she'll skedaddle. She'll wave goodbye.
I'll go do my other chores.
Yeah. And then Nay and I will show you the rest of the haul that we have. And I'll keep an eye on the chat. I don't know why, but every once in a while it looks like I'm freezing. So I see it. Talk for a sec, Nay. I'm gonna try and switch something.
Okay, I can't see the chat yet. I'm just trying to get in there. I took a nap. I overnapped, and I said to Jason, "Can you please call me to wake me up in a half hour?" Because I knew I wasn't going to wake up, and sure enough, I didn't. And he didn't call me, so here I am running late. But that's okay. I'm here, and I broke one of my items trying to race down here. So I'll talk about that. I just lost about.
Are we back?
Yes, I just lost about $30. But
Let's see. Don't you know better yet?
I shouldn't buy breakable items, or I shouldn't rush around with breakable items. Either or.
You're just freezing here.
I think I'm fine. Right? You guys are freezing. Yeah, you're like really frozen.
What you said today.
I can't understand a thing you're saying. So do you guys want to drop out and come back in maybe? Yes? Okay. Well.
Are we back? Do you hear us?
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're back.
Okay. I think I've got it worked out.
Okay.
I hope.
Okay.
I'm apparently a bad luck charm.
Yeah, apparently Staci brings this weird,
I have some weird electricity coming out of me.
All right. So, all right, I think we're working. I think we're good. Looks good. You can hear us good, Nay?
Yes, I can hear you good now.
All right, cool. Yay. Oh, so what I was saying before we disappeared for a second, someone gave us grief for the technical difficulties on a show or two ago. They said, why don't you work it out ahead of time? We do. We practice for about a half hour before the show goes live. If while the show is live, something goes wrong, the only thing I can do is work through it. I mean, you think I enjoy having technical difficulties in the middle of a show? Hell no.
I think Cheryl figured out why it's happening.
Why is it happening?
It's my awesomeness.
Oh, your awesomeness is sucking the power out of my office?
That's what she said.
So I really feel bad when there are technical difficulties, when Nate or I disappear or get frozen, but you just work on through and keep on trucking. That's all I got to do. All right, so why is Staci here tonight? This was all her idea, not being here tonight, but thrifting one day, and I'll let her explain the story.
All right, so what day was it? It was right before July 4th. Was it Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday, yeah.
And well, for whatever day, I think it was Sunday, because Jason thought, well, the sale's going to be.
Oh yeah, it was Sunday because it was a 50% off.
You thought the sale was going to be Monday, but it was going to be Sunday and Tuesday instead. And I figured, cool, he's going to be off thrifting all day Monday. I got to work, so I'm free and clear. He's not even going to be able to try to rope me into this. So Sunday. We decided to go to a new breakfast place, which was very disappointing. And it was kind of far away on the way other side of town. And so then we tried to hit an estate sale that was by appointment only, but the people never called us back. And so we tried to hit a couple garage sales and they were disappointing as well. So I knew, because I'm a good wife, I had to put that in there. I knew that as on our way home, we were driving by one of the savers. And I thought for sure he was just going to turn right in and be like, oh, it'll be real quick. What do you always say? Just like a quick
buzz around.
Buzz. And so he drove right by. And I was like, oh, I thought for sure you were going to go in. And I was just going to practice what I learned in Joy's jean seminar. So I figured webinar, seminar, learning situation. And he's like, really? And I said, well, I mean, right here and kind of been a sucky morning. So let's just go as long as it could still be kind of fast. So that's how we ended up there. I mean, we were driving right by. I couldn't not let him go. Right.
Exactly. Sorry. I'm trying to make you look better.
Cause the light's right in my eyes.
I know. I'm working on it.
So that's why we ended up thrifting. Not that I wanted to, but I couldn't really say, I couldn't let him not drive right by. That's not cool.
Plus, she learned what to look for in Joy's webinar, and she wanted to put it to the test.
Exactly.
So she put it to the test.
Yes, I did.
So only thing Staci shopped for is
jeans.
That's it.
That was it.
She worked the jeans rack, Nay, and she dug through.
All right. So now.
All right. Did I find? I think I found these.
What are they?
So Nay and I used to have a segment on Thrifty Business that we since retired, but don't forget to thrift for yourself, because I see people forget to get things they could use, and I've been losing weight. So now I'm into 38s. I used to be bursting at 42s.
Oh, no. I found those.
Oh, did you find these?
Yeah.
And so all my camo pants are now too big. And so now I got some new camos for $5.50.
And the funny thing is, I think those are Wranglers.
They're Wrangler
Yes.
camos, Nadine. So for the cowboy who's on the safari in the jungle.
Whatever.
All right. So then you can start showing what you found, and then I'll tell them what they're worth.
Okay. So I like to keep things simple, especially because there's so many. I mean, that webinar was ridiculous as far as I couldn't retain. Well, plus I have ADD, I think, so I can't really pay attention for very long periods of time. So I just picked a couple things that would be easy for me to be able to do and not get distracted or bored. So all I did was look for the big E on the tag and made in America. That was it. Or made in USA. That was all I was looking for. Just because I wanted to keep it simple, and I figured the faster I was done.
So you're looking just for you're just looking for Big E's?
Big E and the made in USA.
Okay, that's
either one.
Huge. That's a huge thing to be looking for.
Well,
like, it's kind of like an unlikely, like very.
But not both. Either, I should say, either the big or the made in the USA, not the both. But I figured that would be, I could get done pretty fast, and then I could go to him and say, okay, I'm done. Let's go. So So I found a lot. I found more than I think I thought I would. So
6 pair.
that's it.
Cool.
That's it?
No, I thought I felt,
let's see what
felt
you
like
found.
a lot more.
I found so many.
I looked through so how do you want me to show
Just
these?
show what you got, and we'll tell
Okay.
what the style
so-
is.
These are
Just show them towards the camera.
the microphone's right here too, so I can't get too close.
Yeah. So if you
So
come
there we
here,
go.
here's the deal. Come up on the other side of the mic, then we can still talk. See? All right, I'll hold them. Look out. You're new
This
at
is not
this.
a very good setup.
All right, these are 560s, loose fit, tapered leg, made in the USA. We paid a whopping $3 for them, and they're worth $20.
So tapered leg, I would think is not very popular with men's styles right now.
Well, there's certain areas in the country that the tapered leg would be always in fashion.
Okay.
My brother-in-law would be one of them.
All right, so now
Oh, hey, my mom's here. Hey, Ma.
okay, so then I found some that aren't just blue jeans, they're other colors.
Yeah, so here we have 505s, black, orange tab. Now, blacks always do better, and they always tend to sell for more. These were $7.50, and they'll sell for in the neighborhood of $35. 505 regular fit, straight leg.
And how much did you pay for those?
$7.50. Yeah, $7.50.
Okay.
What are those going to sell for?
$35, I said.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay, where are these?
All right, so next you found 560, relaxed fit, waist 38. We paid $5.50, and I'm sorry, 550s, not 560s, 550s, and these will sell for like $25.
Oh, and I forgot to say too, I still always look for Jankos and silver tabs because that was in my brain before
Well,
the webinar. So I do look for those still too.
Joy says you're on fire, Stacy. And the next pair, again, black always does well. These are 565 loose fit, wide leg, and these will sell about $25-30. And we spent $7.50, and all these jeans were good. So they're all the bottom of the pant legs, nice and clean.
cool. They're not all frayed.
None. I never am that lucky. Like Stacy found all the non-frayed jeans.
And the interesting thing with these, and I don't know if there's a certain term for it, but they're not really like jean material. They're more like soft. So maybe that's because that's the style. I don't know, but it's same with these, which apparently these were the big.
These are the winner. These are 545s in brown, and they are loose 38s made in the USA, paid $7.50. These will be like $40, $50, $60.
Wow.
Because I saw other browns that were in the 30, 35 range. They were light browns. I cannot find any in dark browns like this. So
Cool.
excited about that.
Yeah, Christine, maybe that's a brushed cotton. I think maybe that's what it is. But they're definitely softer than regular old jean material.
And then, because she knows to look for them, ta-da! Silver tabs. And these were 40 baggy, Nay. So that's kind of right in the sweet spot of what everybody
cool.
wants. 38,
Yeah.
40
I
baggy.
still have yet to find silver tabs, but I don't really look in the men's jean sections. I can.
But how are you going to find them?
I know. Men's jeans is just like, but I know I need to venture in there.
And these were only $3.50. And these will be like $35 to $50. But these are really good because, again, these are a little frayed, but a little bit's good. I mean, people do like, and Nay and I have talked about this, people do like a little bit of distressed.
Absolutely, yeah.
And this is that rare commodity where you can buy a beat up stuff. Like, I'm going to show this Sully in a minute, but if this was all beat to shit with holes in it, nobody would want it. But somebody would want these with holes and frayed and everything else.
Right, absolutely. Distress is good because there's factory distress as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then last, what'd you find, hon?
Well, these are overalls, Calvin Klein. They were in the men's section. However, after a little research, we determined that they are women's because there is no open fly.
Now, I thought they were men's at first, but when I looked at the fly, on men's overalls, there is usually a zipper. This is like a fake fly. So you think those are ladies, Nay?
Let me see.
So it looks like it's a fly, but there's nothing in it. It's just fake.
Yeah. Then it's a.
And they are marked. Yeah. They're marked as large, and they're not a men's large. I can tell. They're just not big enough to be.
Are they mom jeans?
Well, they're overalls.
Oh, they're overalls. I missed that part. Okay.
Yeah, they're carpenter overalls.
And I just don't think they're big enough to be a man. Well, maybe.
See,
they are kind of big.
See, they look like men's to me, but you like the overalls. I don't know. So now I'm thinking they're men's.
They're Calvin Klein overalls. We know that for sure.
They were $3.50, and they're going to be probably around $30.
So we'll figure that out.
So Staci is going to generate 55. About close to $200 for her 6 pair of jeans. So
see, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, cool. Good job, Staci.
Thank you very much.
That mean you want to go thrift?
Thank you, Joy. That
mean you want to go thrifting more?
No, I'm good.
What? So Christine said Calvin Klein had a gender neutral thing going on in the 90s. So yeah. So I guess I have to do a little more looking into
Can you imagine being a guy and having to well, girls have to do it. But guys aren't used to having to do all that work if you have to go pee.
I guess. I don't know. All right. So that was it. That was Staci's jean haul.
I'm out.
There you go. So thank you, Staci.
Great job.
All right.
Thank you all for the support.
They said, do they have deep pockets? Women's always have shallow pockets.
I think they were kind of deep.
Great job, Stace. Yay, Stace. Well done. Clapping. So, as I talked about in the episode of Thrifty Business this past week, if you can find a way to involve a spouse who does not like thrifting.
I think they're deep.
Okay, so I think they are men's.
Yeah.
So the men's will add more money to them because I was looking them up. The women's will be about 25-30, where the men's are like 35-40. So that's even better. Whee!
So I made $210.
You can get that spouse who does not like thrifting involved, and they are on a treasure hunt. Staci watched Joy's webinar and said, I want to go find some of that stuff. And she did. Now, had there not been any USA jeans or silver tabs, it might have really worked against me. Like, I never thrifted again.
Yeah.
But guess what? 6 pair of jeans, it'll turn to $200 of revenue.
But here'll be my parting words of wisdom. So if your spouse or whoever, friend, whatever, is anything like me, what you guys do is so overwhelming that you need to keep it like one thing. Like I didn't go, like, I know to look for bras, I know to look for muumuus, but I was like, I needed to just focus on jeans, and that was it. So I didn't go anywhere else. And that was just easy to kind of get in the groove and just know that I would just be done and not have to do anything, other things. So that might be the key for a subsequent visit, is just deciding the one thing that I'm going to look for, and then I'm out. Okay.
Well, you're going to hunt down all the jeans from now on, because our sections in Vegas are huge.
Yeah, they're
so unlike Philly, Nay, you don't look at the men's section, but your men's sections aren't that big, so you should leaf through them, because you can see silver tabs real easy, and our sections are just rows and rows and rows, and then the women's is even like 3 times as many. They go on forever.
Yeah, women's I wouldn't. Yeah.
So at least I'll keep her busy in the men's section for a while. Then I can continue on the rest of the store and buzz around the store.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Get out. Beat it. I'm done with you.
You can sit on that chair the whole time?
Yeah, I'll stay on this chair. It's on to me and A. Thank you, my lovely assistant. All right, Nay, I want you to throw out some things there, and then I'm going to show you a couple of things I bought based on your teachings to me.
So the first thing I'll show is this lovely Lennox Tweety bird that I paid $5 for, that I just broke about 2 minutes before I went on air. So he's now trash. And not only did I break him, I thought I could glue him together, but then I broke him again in the back. So no, he's done. So it would have gone for about $30, but now it's going to be $0 that I just threw away $5 for. So I have this hockey fabric, hockey players. It's cotton. There's about 3 yards here, so I should be able to sell that for about $30 to $40. And then I hit the dollar section. I originally bought this dress for myself. It looks horrible on me, so it's selling. It's going to be selling. It's like kind of a geometric print. The brand isn't that great. It's Live collection, but I should be able to sell it for about 20 bucks.
Do we get to see it on you to determine if it really does look horrible?
No, it looks awful. It's horrible. And I know you know this place, right?
Oh, I love Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah. So
you found that in Philly?
Yeah, for $1 at Philly Thrift in the Dollar Room.
So that goes to show, like when people say, "Oh yeah, the magic's in the hole," when people say they don't find tiki mugs because there's no tiki near them, things travel.
Oh yeah.
There is no Voodoo Donuts in Philly.
No.
It's in Portland, and if you've never been, you got to go. They're open 24 hours. You'll wait in line for about 20 minutes at 10 p.m. That's how popular these donuts are, and they are magical. They are very magical.
Yeah, so I paid $1 for that shirt. I figure I should get $15 to $20 for it. It's an extra large, so. And then this is called Philosophy Republic Clothing. It's like kind of a trendy brand, and it's a petite small, but again in the Dollar Room at Philly Thrift. So that's anything I find for $1 in there, I will pick up if I can resell it. This is also Dollar Room. It's called Myth, New York City. It's a size large. It's kind of cute. It's like a cropped floral top. I expect to get about 20 bucks for that. I paid $10. Now this is awesome. This is a dress that's very vintage, and it's 70s vintage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I picked this up in the Dollar Room. It's tiny.
Wait, back up and hold it up. I got to see this whole. This is wow. How do you look in that dress, Nadine?
Well, it's tiny, so it'd be a little tight on me, but I could get in it. But
that's pretty epic. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And now I got caught on the tag on my. Okay, so there's no tags inside of it, but I can tell it's 70s. It might be handmade, but yeah, this one I'll probably try to get like $30 to $40 for it, and I paid $1 for it in the Dollar Room. Love the Dollar Room. Let's see, Dollar Room as well, and this is.
Right, hang on. Okay, I know we got a little bit older people in the chat, ladies in the chat. How many of you wore a dress like that in the 70s? That's what I want. Who's watching right now that rocked a dress just like that? Let's see what they say. Cause I gotta say, I saw a couple people saying that they remember that style. Now, who admits to wearing that style?
Funny.
You got the feed up, by the way?
Yes, the chat.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here, because my feed paused for a second.
I was a kid, but I did, said Barbara.
my mom did. Oh, Cheryl did. Bobby did. Yes. Freight Station. Me. I can't even keep up with all the me's. See? Wow. Now, if y'all want to go back to your youth, Nate's got the dress for you.
Yes, I wasn't alive long enough in the 70s. Really but.
All right, cool.
So here's another dress that I got for $1. The brand is called Trim and Flint and Flirt. It's the brand is not going to sell it, but it's cute. It's a cute sundress. Again, I bought it thinking maybe it'll fit me. It looks like garbage on me, so I'm selling it. Probably get about $20 for it. Watch
your mic, Nate.
Yes, another $1 item is this.
Boy, the dollar room last time I was there was not good. You hit it at the right time.
I hit it at the right time. I think that they just had put more stuff out in there because there was like a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't there from before.
Yeah, you were right time, right place.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Skyr, SKYR. If you find sweaters in that brand for adults, they sell well. This is a little baby's one-piece kind of pajamas item. It'll sell for about $15. Again, it was $1. And if you want to go, Jason, I have a few more things. But
sure. So I'm going to piggyback off of what you led with, Nate. I bought fabric. And I'm thinking ahead, even though I'm going to list it now. I bought Christmas fabric. And I bought a lot of it. I don't know exactly how much here. It's a lot.
Very nice. It looks like you've got quite a few yards there.
Yeah, so this weighs 3 pounds.
Wow, that's good.
And that's only number one. Number two, it's another snowman dealie. And this was the half off day at Savers. So each these were $3.50 each.
Nice. Great price. You'll do well on those.
And this is 2.5 pounds. So I bought 5.5 pounds of fabric for $7. Good snowman fabric. I still don't know shit about fabric, but Nay helps me. And
yes,
people do know. I know it's good. And I know, whoops, where'd it go? I know that I see this on the selvage or whatever the heck it's called. I got all these
Very
other.
Good. Selvage. Debbie
Yeah.
Mom. That's good. Debbie Mom.
Yeah. See, now I would not recognize that name, but I do recognize what they teach me is to go find this stuff. And I know I'm going to make some money. So, and the other thing I know is people are going to make something. They're not going to make it in December. They're going to be making it soon for December.
Absolutely. Yeah. They're getting it ready now. So.
All right. I got to switch tubs. So I'm back to you, Nay.
Okay. So this is probably the best thing that I found. I did pay $10 for it, but it's called the Flex Belt by BMR. It's some kind of it's got actually like a plug-in a battery, some kind of thing that stimulates your abdomen, and it's supposed to make you lose weight in your abdomen. I don't care what it is. It's going to sell for probably between $120 and $150.
What?
And I paid 10 for it. Yes.
What?
Yes, the solds are going. And on Amazon it goes for like $185. So I wish I was an Amazon seller. It's brand new. Everything's all in there. Everything's brand new. Yeah. So that was worth $10.
Well, yeah, hell yeah. Don't break that.
I hope not. Tignanello is a brand that I talk about in purses. Tignanello. $1. This was not at Philly's, or if this is at the Dollar Day at my Goodwill. They do a Dollar Day on Sundays. $1 for a Tignanello purse that will probably fetch me about $30, maybe a little more. $1 for Lane Bryant Capri Genius Fit size 18 jeans. Plus sizes always sell well. Lane Bryant can be expensive, and it is in demand. So these should sell for at least $25 to $30, and I paid $1.
Nice. Was that the dollar room too?
That was actually $1 at my Goodwill sale, but a lot of this is from the dollar room. I really did. I scored in the dollar room. So this is Victoria's Secret. If you can see the tag.
Bow wow.
Yeah, it looks like leather. It has like this leather look, but it's fabric. It's a size medium. I paid $2.99 for it, and I expect to get about $20 to $25 for it.
That's cool.
You want to go back? My kids are being
do.
loud.
I do. All right, so here's the two things I teased on last week's episode. Staci found this also, even though I did see it sticking out and I was going to get it. If you don't know this brand, you should. This is Isabella Fiore, and this is one of her just normal models. Let me see if I can show you the brand label, because this one's a little tricky. Where it is. Oh, there we go. Actually, not that tricky. I lied. There we go. Isabella Fiore. My first Isabella Fiore purse I found, funny enough, in Philadelphia. Before I knew Nadine, my mom and dad and I went to a secondhand store after I spoke at the eBay event. And it's a store that Nay and I go to every time now together. And this Isabella Fiore purse, which I did not know the manufacturer, was on a shelf up high. And the way the store works is they rotate colors. And there's a point where something's like 75% off. So I see this purse that only I could reach, and I pull it down, and it was a 75% off. And it was cute, and I think maybe it was cherries, and it was all bejeweled. And so I took it home and I gave it to Stace. And then I looked at what they were worth, and I just took it back from Stace, and I sold it on eBay for like $150 used, and I paid like $750 for it at that store. So Isabella Fiore has always been in my mind. I find it from time to time, so it was nice to find one on sale day. And this was a whopping $4.
Yeah, awesome. I have an Isabella Fiore that's leather in my store right now that I'm trying to sell.
So, and same day, half off day, I find, have you ever seen this brand name? I did not know the brand. Weeby Bop.
No, I don't know that brand either.
All right. So Weeby Bop, let me see here. I actually brought up, I got a couple of examples to show on the computer. There we go. So this is in the men's section. Oh, wait a minute. Something's going on here that I was not aware of. Oh. Haha. All right. So now I have a question for you, Nay. Being a woman and selling women's clothes, I have a question for you about this shirt. You ready? So this was in the men's 2XL section, but it only says 2X. 2X means it's ladies, not men's, plus it buttons like a ladies. So I don't know this brand, and so I give it a quick look, and here's what I see. I see $20, $5, $16, $28, $33, but then I get to one that almost exactly like mine. There's the patchwork one, $35. So
awesome.
Heck yeah. But here's what I just here's what I just figured out, Nadine. There is one shoulder pad left and one missing. So now do I sell it with no shoulder pad?
Yeah, I would sell it with no shoulder pads and disclose that the shoulder pads are missing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a shoulder pad, I got a bonus one there. There we go. But so keep your eyes peeled in wrong sections, sections where there's wrong stuff. Just because this girl's shirt ended up in the men's doesn't mean it's not worth something. With a quick research in the store, I saw the $35 patchwork version of this shirt. And so for $6, I am taking it for sure. All right. I forgot to take a picture of this, Nay, but I'll do my best. Because yet again, I got to get these all listed. I found an awesome San Marcos blanket.
Oh my goodness. You have those blankets.
I know. It's crazy, man.
I can't find any out here. Like I've never, and I go through those linen section religiously.
All right. And it is
wolves.
Two wolves in the woods in blue and black. Now check this out. You ready for this, Nay?
Okay.
This exact one in white and black just sold for $125.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So this is like the 8th one I found in the last month and a half.
Wow, that's crazy. But there must be a thing, like a regional thing in your area, because I swear, I mean, I look thoroughly in thrift stores. I find tiki stuff. I find everything. I have never found a San Marcos blanket.
And guess what I paid? On half off day, I paid $4.50. So it was
oh my gosh.
It was well worth $9 already. But let me tell you, I'm gonna switch to another item real quick. I'm gonna tell you a story, Nadine. Want to hear a story?
Sure, I'll hear a story.
So I picked up this 8-track player recorder for $10. And I saw one sell for $75. So when you watch this week's episode of Thrifty Business with Jay and A, I'm going to explain 2 thrifty tips in one based on that blanket and this 8-track player.
Cool.
So items that I'm going to take and turn from $15 into $200. So 2 items, I spent $15. I'm going to turn them to $200 in sales. But there are 2 stories that are linked together in this instance, and that'll be my thrifty tip of the week. So for those of you who are watching tonight, tune in Thursday, and I'll explain all of that because things you should know when you're thrifting. So you know me, I love a good tease, Nay. I really wasn't going to tell the whole story. You got to tune in.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead. Heck
okay.
Yeah.
So this is I teased this. This is an anime DVD. I have no idea what it is. It's called Perfect Blue, but I looked it up and it's selling for about $20 to $25. And I bought it because Jason gave a tip on, I believe, was it our last haul or last show, about buying anime CDs and DVDs. So here you go. I found one, and sure enough, I looked it up and it's doing well. So I bought it. And I paid $1.99 for that. And if I'm going to keep going with DVDs and CDs.
Hey, hang on a second. I want to address something because I think I know the answer. I think I know an answer. So Joanne said, strange you keep finding those blankets in Vegas and not colder climates. So I don't find them just in Vegas. I find them in LA too. Here's my thought, Nay. People move from cold climates to not so cold climates, even though we do get cold in the winter. And they realize, I don't need these heavy, ridiculous blankets. And then they donate them. So that is my thought for both Vegas and LA, because
It's a good theory because here people use this kind of like it's all year round. Like we have cool days even in the summer. So yeah.
All right, there you go.
So I'm gonna keep going with the media. I have the Wonder Year season 1. I paid 99 cents, and it should go for about 10 to 15. But still for 99 cents, not bad. It's sealed. I've got Fish live in concert from Vegas, and this goes for about 20 bucks. I paid 99 cents.
Wait. Let me see it. I looked at another screen real quick. Let me see the back of it.
Sure.
Oh, it's legit. Okay, I was making sure it was some crazy bootleg.
Okay. No, and then I have this sealed Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell 2 CD. Now there's 2 versions. There's one with 2 CDs and there's one with 1. This is the 2 CD version, and it does go for about $20 or so.
And that's a great tip because there are many CDs that come in multiple versions.
Mm-hmm. It's sealed. I paid 99 cents for it. I did look up which version it was. The other one wasn't doing so well. This is Slipknot in concert.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, Disaster Pieces. I don't know. It's a 2 DVD deal. This is also going for I think about $20 to $25. I paid 99 cents. And then this is Buena Vista Social Club, directed by Wim Wenders. It's kind of like one of those indie films. This isn't going for quite as much, maybe like $15, but I paid 99
Buena Vista Social Club is actually a world jazz band.
Is it really? I thought it was like so I'm way
so it might
off
be like a documentary about them, but they're a band.
Okay, because it's a DVD. It's an actual movie. So maybe it's a documentary about the band, but it's only going for about $15. So we have this byproduct. I got this at Philly AIDS Thrift. A tasty sample of choice cuts from 16 artists. Have you seen this one?
Oh yeah. Okay. I forget who's on that.
Yeah, it's Elastica, St. Johnny, the Stone Roses, White Zombie, the Roots. It's got some pretty famous ones. I should be able to sell it for about 15-ish.
Very cool.
So I paid 99 cents for that one. And then this one is Violent Femmes, but the deal with this one is it's got 2 bonus tracks on it, which you can see there. And the bonus tracks seem to make it a little more worth a little more. So I paid 99 cents, and I should be able to get like $15 to $20 for that one. This one, Sex Sells. It's called Sex Music.
What is that? I don't know that.
Yeah, it was 99 cents. It should go for about 15 to 20.
What's on the back? Let me see it.
Sure. It's sealed.
Huh. I have touched a million CDs, and I ain't shitting you.
Well, I looked it up, and it's doing pretty well.
I have never seen that.
It's doing well, and it's sealed. Now, this one I have not looked up. I'm not sure how this is going to do. It's called The Bird and the Bee. Do you know this one, Jason?
Yeah. Hold it right there. I'll scan it.
Okay.
This will be fun. This is like technology going crazy.
So this was I think $1.99 at Philly AIDS Thrift. I didn't.
Boom. Got it. Hang on.
My phone was dying, so.
Oh wow. There's only 8 listed on Amazon right now, so that's good. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The rank is 144,000, which is also a good sign because it's not real bad.
Okay.
And that's gonna be like a $20 CD.
Wow! So my instinct paid off. Like that was just an instinct.
Well done.
So I'm starting to get like the CD instinct. That's good.
You sure are.
Awesome. So this, the Garden of Vegan, as many of you know, I'm vegetarian. I've been vegan for many years. I figured this cookbook would do well. It was free in the bins at the Philly AIDS Thrift. So we'll see how that does. I assume I can get at least $10 for it. And then speaking of the Philly AIDS Thrift bins that are free, I got this, which won't leave my house. It's a Scholastic book with little cute little sea life animals, and it's got activities in it that my kids will use that one. This one, Exodus on 9 Untold Stories. I have to look up, but it looked interesting, and I'm guessing that one will probably get me a little bit of money on my free. And then this one is interesting. Once Upon an Isle, the story of fishing families on Isle Royale. So I have a feeling this one is also going to do well. These were free. I have not looked them up yet. but I think they're going to do, I have that feeling that I mean, this is beautiful. It's got gorgeous pictures. I think, you know, if I use keywords like someone that's into fishing, a fisherman, that kind of thing. And then I just want to go with one more thing, and then I'll turn it back to you. And I have just a couple more things. So I teased this mug. This is called, it's called the Unapplied Philosophers Guild. They make cute little gifts and tchotchkes and mugs. So this is Great Nudes. It's art from timid to titillating.
I like it already.
So, okay, yeah. So this has all of these art subjects from the Renaissance, mostly, if you can see. Now, I don't know if this is going to work because my water was hot when I first started, but you have to put hot water
Why do we do this first?
I know, I probably should have. So supposedly if you put hot water in it, they will
their clothes will melt away.
Yeah, and it's yes, it's not working because my water's not hot enough. It's cooled down too much.
You should have led with that.
Well,
your water was hot 42 minutes ago.
So I can run upstairs while you're doing yours.
All right, yeah, go ahead. I'll throw up some things, and yeah, we'll see the clothes disappear. That'll be funny.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, all right, where are we going here? All right, here's what we're doing. So if you don't know this brand, you should. It is Hanano Tahiti, and it is the beer of Tahiti. And so not a lot of people know it, but it definitely fits into the whole tiki aesthetic. It's one of the few beers that gets a pass in a tiki bar. Hanano gets a pass, and Primo, which is from Hawaii, gets a pass. So any Hanano stuff, I always pick up and sell. It won't make you rich, but it's, you know, good bread and butter type item. And I bought this for myself, and I just didn't like the cut of it. So I'm sure this creepy freaking clown demon shirt will be nice in some other big dude's closet, because it is pretty awesome. I just didn't like how it exactly fit. And even though Staci did not find Janko jeans, I found a Janko jeans king sweatshirt hoodie. Yay. So this will probably be like 25, 30 bucks. And it was $4. Yeah, Hinano is Hinano. Very good. Bread and butter type item. You know, tech stuff always does well. This was $1.99. It's been selling on average for about 15 to 18 bucks. Not a huge seller, but easy to ship. And speaking of tech, I picked up 2 of these Yahoo Bandanas. So all tech stuff always does well. I always keep my eyes peeled for it. Some do better than others. But those are just, you know, easy bread and butter type items. And this, I actually have some a demonstration. So this was a freebie for Lilly Pulitzer, designed for Estee Lauder, when you would buy some Estee Lauder stuff like many summers ago. But I paid $2.50, and as you can see, the last one sold for 20 bucks. Now the other bonus is I have sold this many, many, many times. So I'm just gonna go in my Ink Frog and click relist. So there's no work involved. So I'm gonna take my $2.50 and I'll get 20 bucks out of it. So easy, easy, easy. And then last but not least, and I've got to find the post. So if anyone watching, I assume most of you are in the thrifting board. If you're not in the thrifting board, it's my Facebook group. We're at 31,000 awesome thrifters who love to help each other, and we never get stumped. And the link for the thrifting board is right down below, so please hop on over and join us. But someone posted a picture of this label, and it was cut off. And all you could see was the top part of a flower, and it was a Hawaiian muumuu. And guess what? I found the exact, oh wait, I think I'm froze. There we go. Someone posted this muumuu with a tag cut off in the thrifting board. I found the exact muumuu with the exact tag, but mine's not cut off, so I can tell. So if someone knows where this post is, if you could find it and tag me in it, or if you're the person who posted it and you're watching right now, I have your answer. So I paid $2.50, and the brand is called Aloha Hawaiian Fashions. So there's the brand, and the person who had it, oh, Rebecca, it was you. Look at that, Rebecca. I found your muumuu. So her muumuu had it cut off where you could just see this flower. Yeah, I know you sold to Robin, but I so want to revisit that post and go, look, I found your muumuu like a week later. Isn't that crazy? And you're watching. That's even crazier right now. So that's pretty fun. Did it work, Nay? Oh, she didn't
Yes,
put it.
yes, it did. So I should probably show it now before the water cools down again.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
No, look at that. They're naked.
They are naked now.
Now, the key to selling this is have it not hot. So have them fully clothed. Take a quick 15-second video of pouring hot water into it and watching the clothes disappear.
Okay. So that's pretty cool, no? So that that I paid $1.99 for, and it sells for about $20 to $25 plus shipping. Now there was another one that was brand new in box that was the Unemployed Philosophers Guild, but didn't have the same kind of cool like hot cold transition thing going for it. It was just an art mug, which was cool, but it was only selling for like $15 with free shipping. So I did not buy that one. I also
I just listed my Jesus Shaves mug where he put the hot water in and his beard goes away the other day.
Oh, okay. So I also have. Do you want me to finish up my little haul here, or?
Yeah, because I'm going to finish with art, and we can nerd out about art.
Cool. Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah.
So this is Le Sport Sac. It's a big tote bag. It's tie-dyed. It's cool. I paid $4.99 for it, but I expect to get about $30 for it, so not bad. And this is some cool farm animal print cotton fabric that I paid 99 cents for. There's about a yard and a half here. I should be able to get like $15 for that, plus shipping. This is a Victoria's Secret broth. It's a demi broth.
Chicken bow wow.
I think it's a 34D. Yeah, it's a 34D. It's kind of cute. It's like brand new shape. So I expect to probably get like $25 for that one. And then let's see, I have this mug here that is, I don't usually pick up mugs, as you know, I break things, but this is an Asian kind of it's got a Chinese stamp on the bottom, and I only paid 49 cents for it. And then my last item, I know my kids are being very loud upstairs, is I'm wearing it. It's this Philadelphia Bike Expo t-shirt. I don't know what that is, but it's really comfy shirt and it fits me, and I'm kind of enjoying this t-shirt. So that was in the dollar room.
You're kind of klutzy. Can you ride a bike?
You really want me to answer that?
Oh, I do.
No.
All right. I figured. But hey, I've got a few shirts that I wear too that I love. They're comfy that really aren't anything I'm into, but I'm like, well, that's a good shirt.
Yeah, I mean, for the dollar room, I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I have two more things here. These are kind of important. The Best of Barry Manilow tablature book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I paid, I think 99 cents at Philly 8 Thrift. I should be able to get like $20 for that one. And I haven't priced out this one, Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. What do you think I'll get for this?
I don't know. I've looked it up, but those are usually like $20 books.
Yeah, that's what I figured, for like 99 cents at Philly 8. And then my last...
Hey, a former guest who's in the chat, David Maradiega, said he loves that shirt and he wish you would find one in a men's.
Wow, okay. The Bike Expo shirt. Yeah, it's really comfy. It's like nice soft cotton. I kind of like the logo. It matches with my leggings right now. So, and then I found these are Lilly Pulitzer. They're size 12, which is a bonus. They have this cute fish print.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so these should do pretty well. I paid $2.99. I should be able to get like $30, I would say.
Cool. All right, I got to show a couple of hats real quick, and then we'll get to the art. We'll call it a night. So I don't think I shared this before, but Margaritaville new with tags. Margaritaville is owned by Jimmy Buffett with 2 T's. There's your little tip. And then Avicii is, I think it's how you say his name. He's a DJ. He's somewhat popular, not the most popular. But I got 2 hats. And they came from Excess, a club in the Wynn and Encore, which is owned by Steve Wynn here in Vegas. So you got all these bonus keywords. So you got the DJ, Steve Wynn, and Excess, and Wynn, and Encore. So keywords for days. And the hats were $2 each. So I'll probably get $20 each. And do you know what Kenworth is, Nadine?
Kenworth. No, I'm thinking of like the Sears brand, which is not that. I'm thinking of Kenmore, Sears brand.
Yeah.
No.
So Kenworth makes trucks, and this is a Kenworth Hawaiian hat, like semi trucks. So this is pretty cool. It's got the old school little rope on the front,
Like 18-wheeler trucks, like that
yes.
kind of. Okay.
So here's one for $22.99, but as you can see, the Kenworth on this, it so blends into the pattern you can't see it. This is way more cool. So I'm going to list mine for about $50 and see what happens. Oh, David likes the Kenworth hat too.
I like that. That's got like a Hawaiian theme. I love that hat.
I know. Even
Cool.
Staci goes, "Why are you buying that?" I go, "Because I can't find any. That's why I'm buying it."
Yeah,
okay.
That's always a good tip off.
Let's finish on art. And here's something I teased.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly what to call this. Is this an applique? Is this
kind of like mixed media? Like it is more of like a oh my goodness, I don't want to say embroidery, but it's textured fabric art. I don't know how to.
Yeah. It's obviously it's the NFL San Francisco 49ers. That was pretty cool. I think someone's gonna love this.
Yeah.
Would you have picked this up for $5?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so I got other people liking the hat, and yes, this is fabric. I'll get as close as I can.
It's not cruel. It's textile art of some. Yeah, like Christine said, it's definitely a textile, but it's kitschy. Yes, that's true too.
Yeah, very, very kitschy. All right, so the other art, and you know I love this, is paint by numbers, and it is it was two ocean scenes in the same kind of color scheme.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But here's what's funny. They forgot to finish both.
Okay.
So if you've never seen paint by numbers, see where it's white right there?
Uh-huh.
If I get the angle. See those numbers? They didn't paint them. So they forgot to finish painting them. And then on this one too, Nay.
So what do you do to sell those, and what will you do? You just display that?
I will say unfinished masterpiece.
And
then if you look right there, and the people on the boat, they forgot to finish painting them too. But you know, you won't notice it. So from afar, these are two nice ones that go together. Same color palette. These go together. They're framed with glass. And they were a whopping $3 each. So I am probably going to add them as a set. All right, and then the last bit of art, but it really isn't art, but someone made it art, and that's where I think I've done quite well. I'm going to show some examples here. Is if you've ever gambled, especially if you gambled in, say, like the 80s, slot machines typically are tall, and they got the big arm on the side. And then the 80s, they made them a little bit more compact. So they weren't so big, and they started making them electronic instead of like manual. And now there's all versions of sizes and shapes. These are definitely from the 80s. And someone took 3 of the top glasses and framed them, you know, like really nice. Nice frame job.
Very cool. Yeah, so that's very nice.
This was from a slot called 21. And I mean, I find them quite often. I live in Vegas. I sell them quite often. I've never found them framed like art. And so here is a different 21, not in a frame, but someone just threw some actual matting around it, and that's sold for $25. I've got mine in a frame in glass, you know, and there's glass over top of it.
Yeah, you showed me those when you bought them, and I thought they were really cool. I think that's great. Yeah,
and I'm saving the coolest for we'll end on the coolest one.
I could see them going like in a man cave or something.
So here's one called Dollars from Harrah's Marina.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Which I think is Reno, but I got to do some looking. So I've got slot glass framed, very nice, a known brand name, and it's definitely older. We can tell by the graphics it's older. So obviously this is not an exact comparison, but here's a Dollars one.
That's straight up 70s.
Yeah. And so here is my advertisement for Mom and I show tomorrow. Here's one that's sold unframed for $20, but look at the title, Nadine. How shitty is that title? Slot glass Dollars. That's it.
Oh my!
Like throw me slot machine, gambling. Throw some keywords
Yeah,
in there.
your listing makes all the difference. The titles, the photos, everything.
So tomorrow, before I show you the last coolest one, tomorrow, 10 a.m. on the West Coast, 1 p.m. on the East Coast, selling past your expiration date, being Thrifty or 50 with me and my mom. We're going to be talking about writing a good title. And here's what precipitated this, Nay. Today in the social media share thread in our group, the Thrifting Board, there was a lot of bad titles. We're talking titles with 3 words, like this slot glass dollars. And the fact that you use parentheses screws up search. This title is horrible. So we're going to talk about bad titles tomorrow and how to write.
That's a great topic. Great topic.
Oh, someone said not Reno, I think Atlantic City. Thank you, Patricia. For that.
That's near me. That's in my neck of the woods.
Shirts on Harris. So I will sell those 2. This one is kind of, when I got a little fuzz on me. Yeah, I do. This one's kind of cool. It kind of could fit in a tiki bar. And since I have a guest bedroom that is Vegas themed, this one's going to have to stay, Nadine. And you've seen it because you love it.
Did I stay in the Vegas room or the other room?
This is badass. The Reef.
Yeah, that is just that's phenomenal. Yeah.
Now this one would be worth. So I can't find this one. If I want to sell it, it's worth some good money. It's got this whole Hawaiian King Kamehameha headdress thing, the rainbow. This is cool as hell. So that is my art haul. That is my clothing haul. That is Nay's haul, my haul, Staci's haul, our haul. And as you can see, there is a lot of cool shit to be had, no matter if you're in Philly or if you're in Vegas, where you're at. No, David wants to know if this is a painting. No, this is the glass from a slot machine. Someone popped it out and popped it into a frame, and here we go. It is awesome. So there's always cool stuff. You got to get outside your comfort zone. I never, ever would have bought that snowman fabric had Nave not been pushing and telling me to get fabric. And when I saw a good chunk of it for $3.50 and I can put a brand name and snowmen, that's how you get outside your comfort zone. That's how you make money. You're in the thrift store already. You might as well grab everything you've learned from our shows, me and my mom's show, the Thrifting Board, the Secret Beach. Now, speaking of learning, Nadine, I'm going to end on this. Nay and I and many others are teaching the most badass class ever. And this is our Las Vegas thrift class on steroids. And tell me if I'm doing the shot right. Do you see the back?
Oh, yeah. Good job. Yeah, good job.
So we are not your instructors. We're your tour guides through the most kick-ass thrift class. We have 1 spot left. Class of 50, my most ambitious class I have ever put together. 5 instructors giving you classroom time for 2 hours. Then you're going to learn the bins. And then there's going to be, now I've added 1 more instructor. There's going to be 11 instructors helping you around the thrift store, one of the biggest in the country, to make sure you're buying the right stuff, you're skipping the right stuff. It is the Monday before eBay open, July 24th in the morning. We got 1 slot left. 1 slot.
1 slot. So if you're thinking about it, you better claim that spot really fast because it's going to go.
For $150, you get 11 instructors, tour guides. That's going to help you around the store. Like I said, 2 hours of classroom time, teach you the bins, and then off to the thrift store to take it over. And lean in. If you signed up, you're going to hear some breaking news right now. If you haven't signed up, this might push you over the edge to be the last one. 2 things. A, they've decided to give everybody in the class 20% off of their entire purchase. Yay! But B, and don't tell nobody, they're bringing in truckloads of hard goods from the Pacific Northwest. They just got them, and they're coming down in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to have a store, besides full of clothes, full of other goods too. So it's going to be awesome. No, Staci is not the new tour guide. Staci will be working. I've added a tour guide. So 1 more slot. 1 slot left. You do not want to miss this class. I am shocked we have 1 slot left, Nay.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I'm teaching linens and women's clothing. I know Bridget is doing shoes. Lauren is doing books. Teresa's doing coats and jackets. And you're doing plush and...
Media.
Okay.
Yep. And then Once we hit the store, then we're adding 6 more tour guides to help you that have tons of expertise. My mom being one of them.
Yay, Peggy.
And we're going to be all over that store. So you want to make sure to sign up. 1 slot left. If you know anyone coming to eBay Open or lives in the area or Phoenix or LA, we're not far. This is a class to travel for. It's only $150, 11 instructors. You're never going to see a class like that again. I see some other leaders charging $800 for a class in a thrift store. $150, you get 11 different instructors with all these expertise. Like there is no, with these 11 people I put together, there is no corner in the thrift store that we don't know. None. 0.
Absolutely.
So 1 slot left. Get it down below. You'll see the link. Get it. Nay and I are excited to do this class along with everybody else. And
very excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, you can hang out with my mom. Oh, shit, it's 7:01. UFC has started. So on that,
oh, boy,
I'm going to say thank you very much for tuning into another Saturday Night Thrift Haul. I'm Vegas Jay.
And I'm Philly Nay.
And we're out of here. Bye, everybody.
Right, bye.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Thursday night. We'll see you Thursday.
Oh, give us a thumbs up if you haven't. Thumbs up. Bye-bye.